blew my trading account. We knew it, man. We knew the day was coming. As of this video, I am currently down $2,538.42. And that may be a lot to some. It might be little to others. You know, it all is perspective of what you're essentially putting in your trading account. I think a lot of people can relate to this. I set out a few months ago to be a successful trader like many of you, I would imagine. Already, man, there's plenty of times where I've just wanted to quit. It's just so difficult and so hard to master. But, you know, just like your typical millennial or human being, instant gratification is what I want. I got into trading through seeing other people be successful, making $1,000 a day, $10,000 a day, buying the Lamborghini, freedom that it comes with. I wanted so much. Of course, I expected, oh, I'm going to take one mentorship and yeah, like I'm him. I'm about to make unlimited amounts of money, and it just doesn't work that way. And just like everyone else, I would say I had a slight obsession over this. I couldn't sleep. I was up all night learning, trying to understand the terms and how this works, and looking at charts because this all looked like rocket science at one point. Slowly, surely, things have been coming together, and you know, I've lost and I've lost and I've lost. I'm a great loser. But my old mindset was only way to really be successful is to risk it. Scared money don't make money. And that's true to an extent in this trading game. So the last few weeks, man, I haven't taken any trades. I've basically reevaluated everything because a lot of people, including myself, will have this mindset of, and this happened to me plenty of times where I'm like, yeah, I'm losing. It's not really a big deal because I'm learning. You know, it's all about learning, but there's a certain point that you need to catch before things get detrimental because people can lose a lot of money. You can definitely get the gambling mindset when it comes to trading. But for me, it was, I'm losing, but I'm earning, so it's not a big deal. But the reality is I was losing, making the same mistakes over and over. And it took me writing things out to come to that realization of like, hey, you keep making the same stupid mistake. You keep trading when you're bored. You keep listening to call outs and not even having any type of conviction of why you're entering this trade. You get lucky and then you get overly excited because you made $200 in a day versus just remaining calm and sticking to a strategy, understanding how this works. What gives me the edge? What gives me the greater potential for better probability versus 50-50? How about I get a 60-40? You know what I'm saying? There was just so many things that I was dealing with mentally, and the psychology that you learn when it comes to trading is so vital. And there was even things in my own personal life that I needed to work on. And I'm still there, man. Like, we're here today, man. Blew my account. Blew it. Now my account didn't hit zero. I still have money in there, but the money that I set out, I sold shoes, I sold different items to put this money in the account. All that money's gone. And you know what's awesome is that we live in such an amazing time in terms of access. You have access to following some of the best traders and kind of hearing how they operate. And most importantly, what goes on behind the scenes. What are their routines? What are their habits? Because I feel like that's what truly makes a good trader. The last month or two, I've solely been focused on the way I eat, the way I sleep, my routine, how I'm just overall outputting things in life. And I think that's the real key. You realize that what's really important when it comes to trading is this level of like discipline and a mindset that you need that carries over in pretty much everything you do. I feel like in life, you're thrown tons of opportunities and different decisions are thrown at you daily. And you really have to think of it like trading in terms of, you know, let's say you're going to make a purchase or you're making an investment in other things besides trading. It still comes down to, you know, risk on, risk off. What is the potential? What is this going to do for me? How is this going to benefit me? For example, even like simple as diet, right? Now, obviously there's a balance to this, but just to get the gist, we all know that eating healthy has positive long-term benefits versus just eating terrible all the time. You feel bad, you feel sick, you feel lethargic. There's like risk management to that. Should I risk eating donuts every single day? Or, you know, should I just eat whole foods every single day? Which one? What is the risk reward here? That's kind of like the conclusion I've come to for myself. And you learn what kind of trader you are. You know, the first mentorship I had introduced me to trading and understanding the steps to getting started. But I realized the strategies that were taught are not for my personality specifically. And I know the steps to getting better as a trader are starting with my own personal life, knowing that you're going to live to trade another day, man. Like, you guys remember off of Friday,
You win some, you lose some. But you live, You live to fight another day.
Literally, you learn to trade another day. There's always going to be another trading day. I was too focused on this emphasis of like urgency. I got to do this. I got to make all the proper steps to be successful this right now. Otherwise, I'm not going to be a millionaire. I'm not going to get that Lamborghini. And now I've honestly taken a step back and I'm going to give myself 5 years, man. By the age of 34, I'm 29 now, I will be retired. And I mean retired in the aspect of debt free, and I can make money anywhere in the world. That is fully retired. And I have to allow myself that experience. I'm always going to relate things back to fitness throughout this channel, but it's just like, you don't just magically lose 30 pounds in a day or a week or a month. It takes time to build your body. It takes time to learn new hobbies. It takes time to get good at things. And kind of just allowing myself to take that step back has really removed the pressure that I was giving myself that was stressing me out. When I was entering trades, I was feeling scared and unconfident, and you can't be that way when it comes to trading. I understand now. Cash is a position. There's a lot of times I wish I would have just sat and had that full-blown $2,000 in my account. Sitting cash would have been way better than losing. That patience, that would have been a perfect position. And most importantly, the new routine. So I just wanted to show you guys, I ended up going and getting a composition book. So this is my trading journal number 1. And just so you guys can see, people say journal your trades, journal your trades. So I just have pages upon pages of all my different trades, what I did. For example, August 30th, my plan is to wait for a 5-minute fair value gap setup, supply and demand. It doesn't happen, I'm not trading that day. I'm just going to watch. It ended up happening. I took puts at the rejection, and this was a situation where I should have been quicker and just sniped an entry, but I ended up holding and I lost. And another fair value gap popped up, waited for the area to hit and entered for a bounce, and we took the W. Things like that. So I had 1 loss, then I had another win, then I had another win. So 2 wins, 1 loss for the day, and I was done trading. You really got to be a man or a woman of your word when it comes to trading. Create a plan, stick to it. Create a plan, stick to it. Create a plan, stick to it. These are just some of the things that have, been on my mind as of late. And I created this channel to document my process and also just to show people this is possible, man. I've lost, I'm down. I've quote unquote paid my tuition, my first semester's tuition to this game of trading. But the truth is, and the reality is, man, you don't fail until you quit. And I'm not going to quit. There's a lot of people I've even seen in comments like, oh man, you better get it under wraps or don't let it be too late. And I don't think it's ever too late. I just go back to that aspect of don't get confused with losing, thinking that you're learning when you're just making the same mistake over and over. I've been in this Discord for a while through Team Bull, if you guys haven't heard of them, and it's been amazing. The education that I've gotten there, that's kind of where I feel like I'm learning my mentorship through them. I'll put a link down to that Discord, or you can go check out their socials. I'll link them because I think hands down, the education and the way they operate is phenomenal. So anyone who's new to the game, just go check out their YouTube channels, go check out their Twitter, all their social media, because they just give out so much free information. Then already what I've learned into becoming a better trader is through them. Honestly, like 95% of it is just free knowledge that they're giving out. But that's where I am, man. Today is, what are we? September 19th, 2023. I currently have $865 refunded back in my account. I've paid $556.42 in commission fees, and I'm down $1,982. And obviously when you add those up, then you're at the 25, 38, 42 total that I've invested so far. So those are the numbers, man. That's where I'm at. If this video brought you any value or any mindset shift, make sure to subscribe or like the video, join the movement. I also set up my own Discord. If you guys want to check that out, it's completely free. It's more so like sneaker content and just a way for us to connect. Make sure to join that down below. Or like I said, go check out Team Bull and let's go get this money. You know what I mean? It's going to take some time, man, but patience, man. Live to trade another day, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one.